According to health.com, I'm going to read you all the benefits of marijuana. Now, this is not a marijuana plant. I do not have any. So I went outside in my backyard and I chopped up this plant. I have no idea what kind of plant it is. I just chopped it up for video purposes. Now, let me just say, as I was chopping this plant up and as I was rolling it, and I had to go out the room to get something, and as I walked back in the room after getting it, the room smelled like I had smoked some marijuana. After playing with this plant, chopping it up, put it in the paper, in the raw paper, rolling it, it had literally smelled like I had smoked some marijuana. What does that tell you? What does that tell you, boys and girls? Marijuana is not a drug. Marijuana is a plant. And these are just facts, you guys. These are just facts. Now, did Jesus tell us to roll it up and smoke it? No, he did not tell us to roll it up and smoke it. That doesn't mean it's not a plant just because Jesus didn't say smoke it. So what in the world gives the government the right to make it illegal in states that are still illegal? According to health.com, the benefits of marijuana: alleviating anxiety, reducing nausea, vomiting, treating migraines and seizures. Okay, let's see. It says it is a plant. This is what the health.com says. It is a plant that contains several compounds, aka CBD, and another big word, which is aka THC, which creates an euphoric feeling. That's what the THC does. The THC creates the high. Other plants that do not have a significant THC level is hemp. Other than smoking, you can apply it topically. Health conditions that this plant also treats include epilepsy, MS, and chronic pain. The most important thing that I can say, in my opinion, which I'm sure you all will agree with me, is marijuana is much, infinity and beyond much safer than opioids. And where do opioids come from? The doctor. Who is the real drug dealer here? Is it the earth? Or is it the man-made stuff that comes from these doctors? I think we all know the answer to that, okay? This plant can actually help people recover from opioid addiction. We all know about the opioid crisis. They want you to go to the doctor and they want to give you opioids so that you can get addicted to opioids so that Big Pharma can get richer. Okay, now, the study also showed that it has anti-cancer effects which slow the growth of some certain cancer cells. Also, you need to understand which type of plant works best for you, and you need to know how it works best for you. I've even heard of some of the elderly people boiling it and using it as a warm tea. Yes, warm tea, sipping on it. Sip on it. If that's what's going to help your pain, sip on it. All I know is that in some time in your life, you are going to have pain. As we grow older, we develop pain. We develop all type of health issues. And God put this plant here for us to help benefit us in whatever health issues we are going through. These things, there are plenty of things, not just the Mary J. Wanna plant. There are plenty of things that are put out here, but it's funny how the government wants to make it illegal because they know that if they make it legal, well, they've made it legal in most places, but they need to make it legal everywhere. And they know when they make it legal everywhere, people are going to come off of all these pills. They have so many chemically infused pills. They have so many highly addictive medications and pills out here that have people strung out. We all, like I said, we all know about the opioid crisis. Let me tell y'all a quick story. I used to work in security, and I worked with this guy. He was the head of security, and we got to talking. We was working on third shift, and he was telling me that he got hurt on his previous job, and he went to the doctor, and the doctor put him on oxycodone. Pretty quickly, because from what I've heard, it only takes 3 days to get addicted to opioids or to get addicted to oxycodone, which is what he was on, which is what he told me. So the body gets immune to it to where it needs more and more and more. At first, you could take a 10 milligram or a 5 milligram and maybe once or twice a day, and that's going to relieve your pain. But after 2 or 3 days or maybe a week, you're going to need more. And if you don't get more, you're going to be in even more pain than what you previously was in. So the doctor that he was going to basically sent him to pain management. And if you know anything about pain management, they are basically there to turn you into a junkie. So they want to push these opiates on you, and they want to give you as much as they can. They do it, they don't do it all at once, but they will up your milligram. They will increase your milligram as you continue to go to pain management. That's what pain management is about. They want to, and I know a doctor personally that has said these things. We all know this is facts. We all know that this is what they want to do. They want to have people addicted to these medications so that Big Pharma can continue to stay wealthy. But anyway, back to the guy. So the doctor sent him to pain management. Long story short, y'all, he started off taking 10 milligram oxycodone, I think twice a day. Guess where he ended at? He ended at taking 60 milligram oxycodones 3 times a day. 60 milligrams 3 times a day. I felt so bad for him because I know that, you can even tell it was like a cry for help. When he was telling me about it, even though, he was older than me, he was probably in his late 40s, but it was a cry for help. And if you know anyone that's ever been addicted to opioids, they want help. Like, it's hard. And most people that end up getting addicted to opioids, they were first prescribed by their doctor. Most of the time when they initially take it, it's from the doctor. So it was like a cry for help. I don't know where he's at now. Hopefully he got some help. But I do know that I had a couple of friends die from it last year. I did not even know that they were on it. And until I seen them on Facebook and they had, their obituary up. And I heard everybody saying, oh my gosh, no, rest in peace, rest in peace. And then come to find out they were on opiates. One of the guys that I was really close with, I didn't even know he had got hurt at work. I knew he got hurt at work. He did tell me that he wasn't working any long. He was no longer working, but I noticed that he had become very like distant, and he wasn't as open to talk like he used to. I believe it kind of put him in a depression, and he was addicted. He was addicted to it, and when you're addicted to anything, that's basically where your mind is going to be at 24/7. You're going to always make sure you have what you need, and you're going to always have it in your presence. You're going to make sure that you have it 24/7. And if you don't have it, that's what you're thinking about. You're thinking about getting it, because opioids are similar to crack cocaine. So it kind of came to full circle with the crack epidemic, where they had put the crack into the neighborhoods, where the government was putting the crack into the neighborhoods purposely. Now you've got the opioid addiction, which is affecting everyone, because doctors are pushing it so hard. But yeah, come to find out, he had died. He had overdosed, and the body just does not know when it's going to overdose. The body just tells you that you need more. And when you don't have it, you are in way more pain than what you were in. And then when you take it, it gives you such a relief that you just become addicted to it, y'all. I don't even know how to explain it. I do know a lot about it because I've worked in that field. I used to work for an organization here in my city that deals with drugs and alcohol, and I was a tech there. So I learned all about it. So yeah, you guys, like the withdrawals from opiates are no joke. They are no joke. The withdrawals itself can kill you. That's why people are scared to go through the withdrawals. And they're just scared they just want to always have, once you get addicted to it, it's just like, it becomes a part of your life, and you become shackled and you become chained. So if you are out there and you're addicted to opioids, the best thing for you to do is seek help. Try to smoke some marijuana to relieve your symptoms, and to slowly wean yourself off of any opioids, which is possible. It's hard because opioids and marijuana are two different things, so it's not going to give you the same effect, but it can help. And if you do it slowly, you can do it. Start to taper back on your pills. Break your pill in half if you have to. Start to slowly reduce the milligram that you're taking each day. And if you consciously do this, you can get off of the medication. It is not good to go cold turkey and just stop the medication, because if you do that, your body is going to go crazy. Your body is going to your body could shut down. It could shut down, or you're just going to have extreme withdrawals. And I don't even want to go into all the withdrawals that you can have that comes with opioid withdrawals. I know all of them. I don't want to go into it. It's gruesome. It's horrific. It's horrible, y'all. I have seen somebody go through cold turkey withdrawal from opioids, and it is no joke. It is nothing to play with. Marijuana would never, ever, ever put you in any type of withdrawals like that. I know some people say that they feel like they're addicted to weed, but if they stop smoking it, they're not going to go through nearly anything like opioid withdrawals. If anything, they might have a headache, or they might get irritable. It's nothing compared to these pills that they're putting out here that are full of chemicals. So yeah, you guys, I'm making this 420 set because I feel like if you're out here doing anything, if you have to do anything, of course, you know, take your pills. Like if you're on blood pressure medicine or something like that. I'm not talking about that. I'm strictly talking about like opioids. I'm talking about perks and bars and oxycodone and, you know, y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about stuff like that. So the safest way for you to go is, if you do need anything for pain, is 420, baby. 420. Look at these nails. These nails are so long, y'all. I popped these babies off. I wore them probably for like 20 minutes afterwards, just to play with them and, you know, just to feel them and stuff. Like, I don't understand how anybody could wear nails this long, but they were fun. I had fun with them. I left no crumbs, you guys, and I'm gonna finish letting you guys watch the rest of this set. And if you have any addiction issues, y'all can hit me up on Instagram. I will keep all your information to myself. But I can help you. I really can. I have been in that business before. I have seen it firsthand, and I have studied it. I know all about it. I know what you can do to come off of it safely, to where it does not just destroy you and your family. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye. Let me just say too, in this video, I am not trying to persuade anyone to start smoking weed, okay? I'm just saying, if you need some help with any other addictions that are actually drugs, because I don't feel like the Mary J. Wanna plant is a drug unless you abuse it. So I'm just saying, if you need any help getting off of any real addictions, this can help you. That's all I'm trying to say. Light it up. I also want to say, if you just want to smoke just to ease your nerves or bake you something to ease your nerves and just relax your mind, and you have anxiety issues or paranoia issues, let me just say, make sure you pick the right strand, and make sure that if you are around someone, or if you are eating or smoking around someone, make sure you trust those people. Make sure you trust that person. You have to be comfortable. When you have anxiety issues, you have to be comfortable with the person that you are around. You have to trust them 100%. That is the key. Also, you have to be in a good mindset. Make sure that you are thinking happy thoughts. Make sure you are not thinking anything negative. No negativity. I know most of the time when we're stressed, we need something to ease our nerves, so we might be in that negative mind space. Before you smoke or eat any edibles, make sure you clear your mind. Make sure you clear the air. Make sure you get into a positive mindset. And like I said, if you're doing it with someone, make sure you trust that person. And make sure you have the right strand, and you're going to be perfectly fine. You are going to love it.